Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am back. This is your sister Naomi. And I guess we're going to continue this conversation. Jazakallah khair for the sisters telling me that I'm not a unicorn, that I'm not alone. Subhanallah. And Jazakallah khair for anyone who is wanting to engage in this conversation. Even if not with me, just amongst yourself, especially those of the African American community, subhanAllah, you are the ones who should be speaking and representing American Muslims. I'm not understanding what is the problem. Why are we upset? Why is it okay when we have a South Asian community speaking on behalf of American Muslims? Why is that okay, but it's not okay if it's an African American community or person? It's looking a little, see, the word racism is also alive and well in the Ummah. It's not just in the White House. It's not just in these political parties. It's under hijabs and kufis. It's in the masajids. And that is what needs to be addressed. Once again, the ones that need to be speaking on behalf of the Ummah when it comes to American issues and your regular person here, in my opinion, is the African American community. They've been here forever. They built this country, okay? And let's talk about what it really means to be of the African diaspora. And alhamdulillah, I am of the African diaspora. I have slavery, I have African, I have on my mom's side, my mother's like 60% African. Via Puerto Rico, the slave trade was in the Caribbean. The slave trade was in Latin America. Slavery went through many places, not just the United States of America. However, we are here. When it comes to the African diaspora, do you not understand that we have like a hybrid type of blood? Like, do you not understand that our ancestors had to have been of the strongest, of the smartest, of the most resourceful to have survived? We wouldn't be here today if our ancestors were weak. And then when they inbred them, they were also of the strongest, of the smartest, of the resourceful. So you have to understand that those of the African diaspora, our blood is a little bit different, and not to sound supremacist or anything like that. I'm just telling you the truth. And once again, just like I said before, nobody has a problem. I don't even have a problem if there's an organization and it's headed by South Asian or Arab or West African or anything. I don't have a problem. Why is it always a problem? It's only a problem when it's the African American community that's lifted. Aside from talking about slavery or music or sports, why is it a problem? And I think the problem is racism in Islam. So I want anyone watching this to understand that as I'm sharing my thoughts and I'm trying to, start a conversation, I'm not looking for validation. I'm not looking for validation. So a few people have left comments, and one was like, and I'm paraphrasing, well, it shouldn't matter if somebody was here from, hundreds of years ago or if they just got here. Yes, it does. You know how ignorant that sounds? Do you know what an expert is? If you went into a doctor's office and they said, hey, I just graduated yesterday, I've never performed surgery in my life, don't know what's going on, have no experiences if something were to go wrong. That versus someone who says, no, I have experiences under my belt, I've been here for a long time, I've been tried, I've been true, I have wisdom. Common sense is going to tell you you want the experts, okay? So I'm not asking for validation. I'm asking you to check your racism. I'm asking you to check your racism. That's what I'm doing. So And I'm reminding us of, once again, who are the lions of our community? Who are the lions of the United States of America? The African American community. And if you don't like it, that's not my problem. And now, when it goes into what I was saying before about taking care of home first, why is that a problem? If you met me at the masjid during Ramadan and you looked in the parking lot and you saw my kids there naked, who they didn't eat, you wouldn't say, well, you would say, girl, why aren't you taking care of your children? That's your, and oh no, because Allah's going to take care of them. I'm over here in the masjid and I'm volunteering, I'm doing whatever. You would say, no, 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 no. Common sense. Your first priority is to take care of your household. Our religion tells us you get more barakah when you take care of yours first. Then you will prosper and have more and give to other people. I don't know why we lose common sense when it comes to this deen. When it comes to this deen, we like to pick and choose. Okay? So I think those of us that are getting upset with the things that I'm saying are the first generation, second generation of our brothers and sisters who have come here. And like I said before, if you're here and you're here legally and you're contributing, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. I'm not even talking to you if you want to keep it 100. I'm not even talking to you when it comes to who I feel needs to be the spokesperson and needs to be reminding us and needs to be giving us guidance and directions as how to move forward as an American Muslim community. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. You got your bubbas and you have your people in other countries. You guys have the privilege of doing this dual thing, of getting the best of America and rejecting what you don't like, and then getting the best of your other country and rejecting what you don't like. So I'm not really speaking to you personally, okay? I'm not speaking to you personally. But if anything that I'm saying to you, if you're getting offended, I suggest and I ask that you make a dua and check your racism. Check your racism. Why do you have a problem with the African American community being those that represent American Muslim? Are they not American? Are they not American? Are they not American? They are. They're America. They're American and they are America. You know why? Because they built this country. So, once again, to neglect your home, first of all, to neglect yourself, you will become unwell. So first, you have to take care of yourself. Make sure you are good, not your neighbor, not people across the streets, not people down the block, you. Then those that you're responsible for, okay? If you're not well and you're neglecting those around you, you're going to create an unhealthy environment, an unhealthy, unsuccessful community that's falling apart. Guess what? That's what we have now. That's what we have now. If you're in Irvine, if you're in the suburbs, you may not see that. You may not see that. But the rest of the real Americans here, that's not only what we see, that's what we're enduring, and that's what we need to try and fix. Okay? Nobody is saying what's going on overseas, what's going on over there is not important, or we shouldn't be concerned about it. We should not make dua. We should not donate money. Yes, we should. Yes, we should. I believe, for example, Palestine should belong to the Palestinian people. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? So my thing is for our brothers and sisters, our immigrant brothers and sisters. See, again, like I said in the other video, you gotta get some humility. You gotta get some humility. Okay? You have to recognize what's going on. You have to recognize when it comes to your issues as a community, when it comes to your issues as to problems that are going on politically in your countries, are just that, yours. And while I'm here to support in any way that I can, I'm not going to put it and prioritize over my own stuff. I'm not. And nobody should. I'm not. I am making dua that the African American community get the respect that they've earned. See, because that's another thing that I see in the immigrant community, wealth is power. All this money is power. I don't know if y'all getting kickbacks. I don't know if people are getting government checks. I don't know. I don't know. That's not my business. And that's not my business how people come here, the immigrants come here and they skip the projects and they skip the hood and they go straight into home ownership and they get approved for these homes and they get all these cars and then they look at us and they be like, "Oh my gosh, I came here with $2 in my pocket and I made it." Yeah, but the government was your daddy. The government helped you. Somebody helped you. And I'm not hating on that, but I'm saying stop the self righteousness. Stop the self righteousness and stop the racism in Islam. Because if you have a problem with me saying that I believe that the Americans need to be the indigenous, the Americans, the one who built this country, those Muslims need to be the ones that represent us and speak on our behalf, then maybe we ain't got to worry about Trump being a racist. Maybe it's you. All right? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.